Edit matches. All right. We open up with a 5-star banger. Jey Uso versus Johnny Gargano. The super kicks would be heard around the world. Now we have how to actually book a Bella Twin with Mercedes Moné versus Brie Bella. Why is she an 87?
I don't know.
LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura, yeah. Oh, god damn it. And then Bobby versus The Miz.
Bobby versus The Miz.
I got customized match, one-on-one. Bobby. Bob. Is in. Ow. This might. Fuck. No explanation needed. Totally.
Okay.
Seth Rollins
This is just a
versus.
one-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one. Seth
Okay.
Rollins versus Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
No title on the line, obviously. Let's save the match. Fuck, okay. Start the show. Johnny Gargano versus Jey Uso. I put like no effort to this, but I kind of did, but not really.
Okay.
Seems like Gargano, Jesus Christ, seems like Gargano is about to win when the Titantron shows live footage of Jimmy beating up Ciampa backstage. This is enough for Jay to super kick Gargano in the back of the head and hit his splash for the win. In a 5-star classic.
Okay.
We get a backstage segment with Damage Control. They're all still arguing about last week. Dakota's trying to make him stop. She's trying to play the peacekeeper, but it's hardly doing anything. Uh, Finally, Bailey just decides to remove herself from the situation as she just leaves the locker room. And then Mercedes squashes Brie in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Afterwards, Mercedes says she's ready for Asuka, and Asuka is the one who's not ready for her. That's why she was not brave enough to fight her or to face her face to face. She had to sneak from behind last week. She's the only horsewoman that makes her feel fear. All right, and then completely randomize this one. Let's see who moves on to the next match. Nakamura.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Bobby Lashley versus Nakamura. Let me just write
Okay.
that in for the notes. versus Bob. All right, all right. A little backstage segment. We see Drew walking backstage. Eddie slows down as something catches his attention to the right. Camera pans out. We see Triple H and Shawn walking together in the opposite direction. They all stop and just look, make eye contact for a while. Triple H gives Shawn a little shoulder bump, saying, "Let's get out of here." You know, just then Drew's music hits. He comes out. He says he came here tonight for a fight, and if anyone in that locker room could beat him, perhaps they might earn a title shot. Which Seth answers that challenge.
Okay.
Now, this is a 50-50 match between two of the best Raw has to offer. In the final stretch, it looks like it could go either way. Any small mistake could lead to a loss. The DX's music hits. They come out to ringside. They keep trying to distract Drew. And finally, they get him good enough, and Seth rolls him up with a handful of tights, and Seth wins. He immediately just gets the fuck out of there.
So Seth
Afterwards,
gets a title shot.
afterwards, DX comes in and beats down Drew. They're laying into him. They got hammers. I mean, not they. Triple H got a sledgehammer. When suddenly you hear adrenaline in my soul, and Cody Rhodes comes out to help Drew, and he helps fight off DX.
Gotcha. So Seth wins the match, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Nikki versus Alexa.
Yes.
All right, got it.
And the second match is the Street Profits taking on RK Bro.
Bro.
And match 3 is going to be just a random filler match. Is Damian Priest versus Apollo Crews.
Man.
Then another filler match. Bianca versus Natalia.
Man, Natalia gets a lot of fucking. A lot of go in your universe.
She doesn't win though.
She don't, but
She gets TV time.
Natalia
She's a good
versus
female jobber.
Bianca.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this part of the... Yes, it is. Okay. And then the last match in the second round of the tournament of the U.S. title is going to be an absolute 5-star, 6-star classic. It is going to be Finn Balor versus Kurt Angle.
Okay. I don't even remember Kurt Angle being in the tournament, to be honest. But that's,
Who do you face in the... He fought Priest in the first round.
oh,
But it also happened like the first or second week of this shit. Okay. Alrighty. Start show. Tell me when you're ready.
oh, I'm ready.
Okay, we start the show with a promo. Roman and Solo are in the ring talking about Solo's victory over Brock Lesnar, which gives Roman the chance to have a rematch for the title. Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman alone, not Brock Lesnar, comes out and talks about, his interference in the match and whatnot. Roman uses Paul's words against him, saying, "Oh, that's in the past now. We need to look towards the future." The future being that he has a rematch against Brock Lesnar, in which he is going to win the undisputed title, like he should have in the first place. And he's going to run SmackDown like he always should have since the beginning. Heyman just laughs at this and ends the promo segment, just like letting Roman know it's like Solo was the one to pin Brock, not Roman, and Solo has a victory over Brock and not Roman. And just kind of leaves it at that, planting seeds of dissension. In the opening match, Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Bella. Alexa Bliss picks up the win after some distraction from Rhea Ripley. She comes out, just distracts Nikki Bella, and Bliss does her fucking DDT or Twisted Bliss, or whatever the fuck her current finisher is.
Her current finisher is pregnant.
I understand. Is
I
she still pregnant? I thought she just had her kid.
don't know, man.
Anyways, same difference. Alexa Bliss picks up the win. After that, we cut backstage. We see Randy Orton and Matt Riddle speaking. They're talking about Riddle losing out in the U.S. title tournament and, possibly re-teaming up and what they're going to do. The Street Profits come by and just kind of trash on RK Bro. It's like, well, you got a decrepit old man in Randy Orton who just can't stay healthy for the life of him, and you got, this trouble with just kind of poking fun at Riddle's drug problem, essentially. And uh, Randy and Riddle just kind of like challenged them to a match, and Street Profits like, yeah, screw it. They have supreme confidence at this point that they can beat anybody, so they set up a tag match next. In this match, now we'll say it's technically for the titles, um, but in the end, Riddle like hits his finishing move. I think it's called like the Bro Derek or something like that. Hits his finishing move. Been back and forth all match. It cover 1, 2. Montez comes in and just nails Riddle with a chair. Uh, RK Bro technically win the match, but it's by disqualification, so Street Profits retain. And just Montez continues to lay into Riddle with his chair. He feeds off Randy with a chair. Angelo holds Randy back so he can't get involved as Montez goes out, gets that second chair, slides it under Riddle's head, and fucking concerto.
What the fuck is going
Street Profits have just coined the
on?
concerto to themselves at this
Holy
point.
shit.
They are taking out the tag division one team at a time. So RK Bro win the match, but Street Profits retain titles. Um, and just a filler match here. Damian Priest beats Apollo Crews. Nothing really to note. Bianca beats Natalia. Nothing to really note. Um, then we just have a backstage promo with Kurt Angle talking about the U.S. title tournament and his upcoming match against Finn Balor. In this match, it's just a classic between these two, as you would expect. And we're in our mindset, this is like prime Kurt Angle. This is not like fucking facing Baron Corbin at the end of his career, Kurt Angle, who could barely fucking move anymore. um, so they just back and forth all match. We're getting close to the end. Angle about to hit the angle slam when Dominic Mysterio comes out. Gets on the ropes and it's just distracting Kurt Angle, and Kurt goes to like take a swipe at him, and not Riddle, fucking Dominic gets away. Finn then just goes for a quick roll up, 1, 2, 3, gets the win and just rolls out the ring. As Finn Balor will advance in the U.S. title tournament with a cheap win over Kurt Angle.
Hmm. Kind of the same as Raw this week, you know? That's kind of the same.
You, I pre-wrote this shit. I don't know what's on your notes.
Man, the same ending to the show as that Raw had.
Oh, sorry, that's what I wrote down in my fucking notes for how Finn was going to beat Kurt Angle.
Uh,